Hello, I am an investor, entrepreneur, political advisor. My name is Vyacheslav. I have lived in the United States for 13 years. Now I live in Russia. Mm, I will now try and, this is my first video ever, so bear with me. I will now try and shed some light on Bitcoin, gold, monetary system, and why the Bitcoin should crash as soon as September and as late as December of this year. Um, the way I see it is Bitcoin has been a distraction from the big events. And the biggest event for in the last 50 years or 60 years has been the assignment of the agreement Basel III. Not one word on the mainstream, nowhere, anywhere. But we hear Bitcoin everywhere. We hear Bitcoin, we hear Ethereum, we hear cryptocurrency, we hear the words decentralization, we hear all of this. Now think about it logically. Is a decentralized platform something that a government would be interested in? Is it something that the government really wants on its territory? Dark web payments, crypto mining. People are making a lot of money sitting at home, not paying taxes, but at the same time, you have expenses in the government's views. They have expenses as far as military goes, police goes, social workers, but you have this huge population of people that are really not contributing at all to these payments and to these salaries and wages. But the government has not been illegalizing any of it since the beginning. Now, you will ask yourself, why is that? Well, what if the main priority of the government was to buy gold as cheap as possible for the last 10 years, stack up as much gold as possible. And that's exactly what every government has been doing for the last 10 years. There was an agreement signed in 2009, 2010. G20 countries got together and signed it to try and overlook a strategy that would not lead to the same result as the last financial crisis in 2008 was. And they did so. And their only decision was to make gold equivalent of an asset as to the dollar between central banks in the world. And that's what they did. They signed it. And ever since they signed it, gold has peaked from 2009 or 2010 to 2013. It doubled in price. And now you have this cryptocurrency coming out, a decentralized system, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that are very interesting, technologically new. And if you look at them, the price of Bitcoin started at 30 cents, and only by the year 2013, 2014, it went up to $770. So it got everybody's attention. It dragged your attention away from gold. It dragged your attention from the central banking system, from the monetary system. And everybody was focused on cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, you have banks buying up gold as cheap as possible, stacking it up, because as of 2021, well, it was first, it was supposed to be 2019, and then we had the coronavirus, so they moved it to 2021 to the month of June, which is June 28th, which is in 20-something days, in 25 days. Now, at the same time, you have this information that also very little information on the media at all about this. At the same time, you have these you have these things happening. The billionaires, hedge fund billionaires, Jim Rogers, Ray Dalio, Warren Buffett, are all buying up gold mines at their lowest prices in 2018, 2019. Buying up gold mines and also stacking up their gold, waiting for this Basel III agreement to take effect. As soon as this Basel III takes effect, what is its key point? The gold will be equivalent to the dollar as far as disputes between central banks, as far as bank settlements, central bank settlements, and payments between governments. Starting from 1944 till June 28th of this year, all bank settlements had to be settled in the US dollars and only in the US dollar. That's it. As of June 28th of this year, it can be in dollars or in gold. Think about what that does and how politically that changes everything. Now, keeping this information in mind, just imagine you, as the government, would you not be interested in dumping the price of gold and pumping up the price of something else, an asset, a virtual asset? You call it decentralization, you call it anything you want to call it, but you drag the focus, the attention away from gold so that its price gets as low as possible. And this is what every single government was interested in. It's in the interest of every government. That's why you have never seen one word from any government official saying anything negative about any cryptocurrency whatsoever. I will be sharing more information. If you find this interesting, sign up to my channel, and best of luck.